Cheers! Welcome back to Hunts. Today we've got a small stack of games in front of us that we're going to take down to CEX and get their store credit value, and we're going to see if we can pick up any cool bits and bobs with the profit. So we have a DS game at the top, that's Bratz. We've got an Xbox game there, Peaky Blinders Mastermind, and we've got 3 PS3 games. Now the total value that I paid for this stuff was £6.88, and I should be getting about £15 back, so not too bad of a profit. However, we also have a £60.80 voucher, so we'll stand outside CeX and we're going to go in there and we're going to see what else we can get with this £60 voucher also. So just looking in the window, there isn't too much in the window, so let's go inside. So I should always look in these properly because I'm just looking around now and I can see Mohawk and headphone jack on the Super Nintendo back there loose, but I look online and they don't have any copies. So why do they have a copy there? That means I have to buy it. So probably gonna get that as well. There's a Game Boy Advance game there as well. What is that? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to investigate. Get some of the 3DS games, and look at this, £5, £6 for that. I think that's got a lot of file. And we're back. So just came back from CEX, and yeah, they took all the games that I showed you at the start. There was nothing wrong with them anyway, but let's go through the receipt quickly and let's show you what I've got for them. So as you can see, I've got £2 for the Bratz, 5 for the Peaky Blinders, that was only £2.80. MotoGP was only £1. I kind of wish I kept that now because it only cost me £1. Lego Harry Potter and Transformers also were £1 each, so made about £6 or £7 accumulatively on this receipt. So as you can see, didn't make that much profit off those games, but I did have a £60 voucher. The bits and pieces that I traded in for that was a couple of controllers and a couple more games as well. I think the total that it cost me was about £20. So in total I paid about £27 for all those vouchers. So everything I'm about to show you plus £1 on top that I had to put to purchase it all cost me basically £27, which is awesome. I did get one thing from my charity shop as well, and I didn't get any footage in there, so I'm gonna have to show you a photo instead of it on the shelf, but it's really cool. It's something I've never ever seen in a charity shop before. So let's start getting into the pickups. So first of all, I saw a couple of games like on the, in the general display that I thought were like really underpriced, so I thought I'll grab them. The first one is Super Mario Maker on the 3DS. Now here was me thinking that these 3DS games were going to go up in price, but it seems they've gone down. Like this was selling for about £10 last year, and that's selling for £5. So if this is a great game as well, it's a great version of this game. Obviously came out on the Wii U, and it's come out, the second one's come out on the Switch. So, but I highly recommend this version if you have a 3DS and you don't have it already. And for £5, that is an absolute steal. I'm not sure if it will go down any further or it will go up anymore, but at the moment it's only £5, so I suggest you grab it now if you can. Next we have a PlayStation Vita game, and that is Little Big Planet. Again, only £6. I thought was quite a good deal. Complete, and PS Vita prices are only going to go one way in the future. This is one of the lower end ones. I guess this is around the same price as probably the FIFAs that came out for it as well, maybe £1 or £2 less, but yeah, this isn't like the most expensive game, so I thought I'd grab it, and it's a well-loved series as well, so yeah, Little Big Planet. Now let's move on to the retro. So we've got one box retro game, and that is Megalomania on Mega Drive. Now I have grabbed this before. This was worked out to be £8, but this is complete. The copy I had was not complete, so yeah, not too bad. The box condition isn't amazing. This is a really good game. It's like a God simulation. So essentially you are God and you're controlling these 4 territories, and yeah, it's really a lot of fun. I remember playing this when I was younger on the Amiga, but I never played it on console. So yeah, Megalomania on the Mega Drive. Next we have 3 loose Game Gear games. So the first one is Olympic Gold, the second one G-Lock, and the third one Chuck Rock. Now let's quickly look at the receipt and I'll show you how much I paid for those. So just to show you that the Game Gear games were pretty cheap, £2.50 for Chuck Rock, only £1 for Olympic Gold, and only £2 for G-Lock. So as you can see, I've got all those really cheap. If you're after like Game Gear games loose, that is definitely the place to go, is CeX, because they're so cheap. Even like the higher end ones, they're not that expensive. So if you're a Game Gear collector, I'd definitely get yourself down and have a look at their Game Gear stock that they have in CeX. So next we have an accessory, and this was only £2, and they're Joy-Con wheels. Now they are the officially licensed ones, and they are still in their plastic, and both of them are in there. I was really surprised at how cheap this was. The paperwork's still in there as well. For £2, I was like, all day long for an official Switch accessory. That's like cheaper than a bag of chips. Like, that's absolutely amazing. So I thought I'd grab it, and it's got an average selling price of about £10 on eBay. So I'm going to keep this and add it to my Switch accessory collection, because I don't have it, and it'd be good to play Mario Kart with. So yeah, Joy-Con wheel collection. Now let's get to the big hitter, because we did get one big hitter. We spent all of that credit. So I saw it on a display. I didn't get it on camera, unfortunately, but it's quite a hard to find game. It was the only copy that they had in any CeX in the whole of the UK, so I had to grab it. They must have got it in recently, because I didn't see it before. And that game is Super Off-Road on the Super Nintendo.
Ivan Ironman Stewart Super Offroad. 4 coureurs in een race op het scherp van de snede. Op je Nintendo.
Now this was 55, so this took up the vast majority of the credit. And it is complete. It's actually in really nice condition as well. The box has got a little bit framed, but the game's still in its plastic. The manual is very nice condition as well. If I can get it, still got the, there we go. Very nice condition manual. Still got the postcard with it, and it's still got the consumer information with it as well. So very nice, top condition. The insert's in really nice condition, but a little bit of fraying on the corners. This is a very nice example of Super Off-Road, and I've seen these go for absolutely silly money on eBay. So to grab this and to add it to the collection, I'm very happy with that. I'm not gonna lie, this is not a game that I grew up playing. I wasn't really a big racing fan, or just a car fan in general, so this is one that I avoided, but it's nice to add it to the collection either way. Finally, the charity shop pickup is this Gundam Zero custom suit. Now, I never ever see Japanese toys in the charity shop, so I just had to pick it up just for that reason. This was getting sold at one point for £29, however I got it for £7. I opened it up to see if it was complete or see if it was there, and it's not been made, so it's all the plastic is there. I'm not sure how much this is worth. I guess this is worth about £30 maybe. When do you see Japanese toys of this size out and about in a charity shop, completely complete and unused? Like, I just thought that was fantastic. I know I'm not really into the toy collecting anymore, but I had to pick this up. So yeah, Gundam custom suit. So that's it from the pickups today. Managed to get some good bits and bobs with that credit, and all in all, I paid, like, including the Gundam suit, I paid about less than £35 for everything you just saw. So, if you're up for going chopping in, finding stuff, you can make your collection really cheap. So if you enjoyed that, hit that like button, consider subscribing. I'll see you